Sonic's Greenhouse Adventure Season 3, Chapter 14, The Calm Before the Storm. Sonic's point of view.
I ran back to Cleo's room to discuss my worries for our friends with the gang. When I got there, Shadow looked startled.
Sonic, quick duck!
Silver said as Shadow looked ready to attack something behind me. I immediately ducked as Shadow shot a Chaos Spear towards where I was previously standing and heard the spear hit something. I stood back up and saw a destroyed drone. To my relief, it wasn't one of Eggman's egg-shaped drones. What the heck? Someone was spying on us? I said as I backed away from it a little bit out of fear.
Not just anybody, Dr. Deadman. And I could tell us the type of drone she'd need to be nearby to be able to use it.
Marina said as she examined the destroyed drone. Annika began crying and reached out towards me. I immediately took her into my arms. As I was about to start soothing her, my ears perked up as I heard frustrated growls from the backyard. I carefully looked out the window and saw Dr. Deadman out there. No wonder Annika was upset. Guys, Marina is right. Dr. Deadman is in the backyard, I said seriously as I started to feel panic rise from my core. Shh, it's okay, Annika. We'll stop her, I said as to soothe her. Finally, she calmed down and fell asleep, so then I put her in the crib. Kim, can you watch over Annika for a few minutes? I asked quickly.
Of course, Sonic.
Kim said seriously. Then the four of us rushed downstairs and headed outside without anyone noticing. Shadow marched straight up to Dr. Deadman.
What do you think you're doing, spying on us?
Yeah, you're obviously playing something, so what do you plan to do?
Oh, nothing. I was just a little desperate to observe you without truly bugging you. It won't happen again.
Dr. Deadman said as she got up to leave.
All right, but we got our eyes on you.
Then she left rather quickly.
Yeah, she's lying. But there's not much we can do now.
Shadow said as we headed inside.
And that is what annoys me.
Relax, Silver. We'll get through this. We always do. Trust us, I said to reassure Silver, and he smiled as he took a deep breath.
Thanks, Sonic. I needed that.
Then I saw everyone staring at the four of us. So I guess the mean's over?
Dr. Deadman's point of view.
After escaping the backyard, I took out my phone that had the footage that automatically downloaded onto it from the drone and paused it where Sonic revealed his tail to the unsuspecting drone. I can't believe it. He's one of them too. As if being an anthropomorphic hedgehog wasn't enough, I said in excitement. I went back to my hotel room to plan out my next move. I decided to lay low for a few days before going after them. Then I got the most brilliant plan ever and started to make arrangements for an unused lab that I could take them to.
Yeah, it is. You may not like our final decision, but no more swimming until we've apprehended her.
Well, actually, she might already know about Sonic.
Wait, what? I know that drone was spying on us, but
think about it, Sonic. It was behind you when you were standing in the doorway, not in front of you. So, the only way for it to get in that position was to follow you into and out of the bathroom. So, it saw you in your Murhawk form.
Oh yeah, that makes much more sense. Also, you're pretty smart, Marina.
Thanks, Sonic. But all seriousness, I'm just super observant.
Wait, where's Annika? And what do you mean by drone?
Oh, I'll go get her. She was being watched by Kim while we were down here.
Sonic said and dashed upstairs to get Annika. Sonic's point of view.
Hey Kim, how is she? I asked as I took Annika into my arms.
She was very worried about you guys the whole time you were gone. She must sense how dangerous and serious the situation is, and has bonded with you guys a whole lot, huh?
Kim said with a curious look on her face as we both headed downstairs. I'm not exactly sure on the former. As for the latter, most definitely. And that's what's motivating us to keep it together during scary times like these, I have replied as we entered the living room.
Silver, I just finished recapping the drone incident to the others.
Whoa, good thing Shadow saw it.
And that I never miss my target.
Shadow said confidently, and they all giggled at his slightly playful remark.
Well, since she's gone, let's practice our powers. I mean, we still have to figure out what they are and how to use them.
Oh, that reminds me. We forgot to tell you about this, but there's this thing that happens on the full moon. So on those nights, remember these 3 rules. Don't look at the moon, don't look at its reflection, and don't touch water.
We'll remember that, but just out of curiosity, why?
It will put you under what we call a moon spell. What the actual effects will be are random and unpredictable. However, it wears off the moment the moon finishes setting. For example, I gained the voice and alluring effect of a siren.
Cleo replied seriously as she rubbed the back of her neck in embarrassment of that memory.
Whoa, that's scary.
Also, we meant to tell you this but forgot. Charlotte was a mermaid once but lost her powers forever thanks to a special full moon. Anyway, she had all full powers except for Bella's. So I'm wondering, since you were turned at the same time, that it gave all of you the same effect.
Sonic's point of view.
The 4 of us gasped in delight. I hope your theory is right because that would be awesome and useful. Come on guys, let's get to finding out, I said as I practically jumped off the couch.
Wait, before we get to all that, since Dr. Demon already knows about us, how will the no swim rule work?
Well, no swimming in the ocean, and only swim in pools if Annette is out of the house or in a friend's pool.
That made us all sigh in relief.
Well, you're in luck. Emma has one.
Oh, sweet, I said as Annika giggled in my arms.
Annika seems to agree. Well, let's do this.
Silver says I put Annika in Pretzel Mom's arms. Then the 4 of us followed Cleo and Emma's parents to Emma's house. And man, her house was huge. Whoa, your house is amazing, I said as we saw the inside.
Yeah, you guys got it made.
Oh, hi guys. How did the meeting go?
Emma asked as she walked up to us.
Well, Dr. Demon used a drone to spy on us, so she knows. So we came up with just swimming in pools privately, like when Annette isn't home. Or here, if that's okay with you.
Shadow explained seriously as we arrived at the pool.
Sure, that's fine.
Then we saw a boy running up to us.
Oh, hey, Elliot. Come meet our new friends. Guys, this is my little brother, Elliot.
Emma said as Elliot's eyes widened in shock. He probably wasn't expecting us to be supernatural hedgehogs. So we introduced ourselves and he seemed to relax after that.
Whoa, well, it's very nice to meet you guys. So what brings you here?
I think it's better if we just show you, I said as I nodded to the others and they did the same knowingly. Then we jumped into the pool. We resurfaced with our amazing tails.
Whoa, that's awesome. Have you figured out your powers yet?
Well, I know I have Reiki's power, but other than that, not really.
Marina's point of view.
As they were talking, something in my gut told me to focus on the water. So I did, and a ball of water formed. Guys, I have Cleo's power, I announced enthusiastically as I tried more tricks with the ball of water.
Whoa, how did you do that?
Something in my gut just told me to do it. I replied as I allowed the ball of water to go back into the pool.
Whoa, that was impressive, Marina. What about you two?
Shadow's point of view.
After I heard the way Marina discovered hers, I focused on Micah as well as the water. That's when it came to me. Hey guys, I think I know mine. Marina, can you make a ball of water again? I asked quickly.
Sure thing, Shadow.
Marina said as she made another ball of water. I then put all my focus on the ball of water. Then the ball of water turned into solid ice.
That was so cool, bro. Pun intended.
Sonic said as we all laughed at his obvious pun. Then Sonic dunked the ball back into water. Well, Silver, it's all you. Think you're ready? I asked encouragingly.
Silver's point of view.
I simply nodded and focused on the ball. Then the ball of water turned into jelly. Ah, sweet, I've got Bella's power. So, what do I do with this now?
Oh, don't worry. We got this.
Cleo said and properly discarded it.
Well, we better get back. It's getting close to dinner time anyways.
Shadow said as we started getting out of the pool, and then Sonic dried us off.
Alright, guys. See you tomorrow.
Emma said as we began to leave. Yes, see you then, I said right before dashing off with Marina in Sonic's arms and me using my sacred kinesis. Little did we know that things were going to get much worse.